Okay, so we have our last equation here, which is really weird compared to all of the ones we've seen before. So the only variable I have here is my x, which is my input, and then I'm given no output. So we're going to look about what this means. So if at first I just start thinking about this equation, 4x is equal to 8. It's really asking me 4 times what gives me 8, right? So it's saying 4 times some number is going to give me 8. So then what is that number going to be, right? What can I multiply 4 by to get 8? That number is going to be 2. Okay, so no matter what, x is going to equal 2 always. So the only thing I can do here is think about, well, what is that value for x that's going to make this statement true? The only value I can plug in there is going to be 2. So this equation, no matter what happens, my x value is always going to be 2. So if I draw that into my table, again, x always has to be 2, right? If I plug in something else, if I plug in 4 times 4 is 16, not 8. 4 times 0, 0, not 8. So the only number that works is 2. So that means no matter what, my input always has to be 2. Okay? So no matter what my y value is, okay, does not matter at all what I pick, it's always going to spit out in my equation 2. Okay? So negative 2. Doesn't matter. My answer is 2. 0. My answer is 2. No matter what I plug in, there's no y value here, but that's because there's no output. So no matter what happens, my x value is always staying at that value of 2. So if I go ahead and I look at what that graph's going to look like, so I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I go ahead and start graphing, when x is 2, 1, 2, negative 2, 0, 2. Okay, no matter what I pick. Only value that's going to make this true here is 2. So that means for every single y value that exists, the only number that's going to make this statement true is going to be 2. That's what this graph is saying. So does it pass my vertical line test? Absolutely not, because my graph itself is just a vertical line. So if I throw my line down here and do my test, a vertical line is going to hit this at every single point. So is this a function? No, because it fails that vertical line test. Again, a really, really strange type graph. I am going to pose you one question to try to think about now that we've looked at this one. So we looked at what this graph was, and just try and think about in your head, if you want to write it down on a piece of paper, this is a little extending your thinking. A second graph, let's look at, I don't know, 2y is equal to 10. Okay, a little extension. Try to think about what that graph would look like. Is that going to be a function? Yes or no? If you're able to find that answer and figure it out, send it through to me in right as an attachment into this assignment. Okay, try to see if you can figure out what that's going to be.